My question to you, good sir, is: do children like candy?
Children do indeed like some types of candy. That is indeed true, yes.
What types of candy do children like?
Not the candy on her house.
Why wouldn't they like the candy on her house?
Because it was all disgusting. It was all third brand stuff.
It was great!
It was nothing. It was worse than second brand.
Why would you make a house out of this type of candy? What's the benefit of having a candy house?
To live!
The candy in this house was basically the basic materials of common day bricks and hard clay and straw. Like the three little pigs, yes.
So
Out of straw.
how could you classify bricks and mortar as candy?
Well, see, some of the basic elements in bricks, if people don't know this, because I'm a candy expert, I'm like Ripley's first. But bricks actually have a common ingredient of Fifth Avenue candy.
Yeah!
Oh, so bricks and Fifth Avenue bars are made of the same material.
Yes.
So did her house taste like a Fifth Avenue bar?
No, just the basic ingredients.
So no part of her house was actually sweet in any way.
No, it was not.
If I were to eat a piece of her, is her house edible at all, or is it?
It is indeed edible. It is not appealing to the taste.
What type of person would eat part of the house?
Probably an ignorant bear.
Would you say that a person would get no enjoyment out of eating a piece of her house?
Maybe if they were dead.
Maybe if they were dead?
Maybe if they had no, that the tongue was just cut out of their mouth. Maybe if they had no sense of taste whatsoever. They eat bugs for a living. Maybe they would find some slight.
I'm sorry, eat bugs for a living?
Yes.
Like it's their job, they get paid to eat bugs?
Like, that one show on TV.
So then why would you use candy? Why would you use the building blocks of candy to make a house instead of just bricks?
Objection!
Because bricks sometimes are too expensive to make a house in the middle of candy cane woods.
Okay, so
Sure.
what you're telling me then, as a candy expert, you're
Yes.
telling me that the house that the witch lived in was one consistent material, which is similar to bricks, but less expensive, and is edible, but tastes terrible.
Yes, sir, except for the roof. The roof was made of something totally different than the...
What was the roof made out of?
The roof was definitely made out of some kind of fun dip. Maybe mayonnaise. Some kind of mixture of mayonnaise and Reese's cups. It was totally unedible. It was disgusting. Not even the birds wanted that. The crows would literally fall off a roof every day, dying.
Why, sir? Why would anyone cover a roof with mayonnaise and peanut butter cups?
As I told you before, that is another one of the basic ingredients of roofing tile.
So, is the mayonnaise a bonding agent? Would you use it as glue?
No, that would be the peanut butter.
The peanut butter cups is glue. The peanut butter in the cups?
The mayonnaise is just a layer you place over the Reese's cups to ensure they're long lasting.
Oh, so it's like a shellac, almost like a polyurethane.
Kind of, sir. Yes. Kind of. Yes. I would have to say so. Yes.
That actually sounds gross. So, in your professional opinion, as a candy expert, would you say that any individual, child or adult, that would willingly eat a piece of this house, would you say that they suffered from some sort of mental deficiency?
As I said before, the only kind of creature that would eat this house would be some sort of ignorant bear or some blind type of wildcat or no child would come within 15 meters of his house. It was disgusting. The odor practically filled the air.
Well, sir, I have to ask you. I have to wonder then about your expertise in this matter, as 2 children did eat the house and claim to have enjoyed it. Is there any comment you'd like to make on that?
They must have been beating children when they were young. They must have had a horrible childhood. Maybe they were locked in some sort of cellar for like the first 7 years of their life. I mean...
Hey, is that irrelevant?
No, ma'am, it is not. It is not irrelevant.
I'll allow it as the judge and the lawyer, since I asked the question.
That is something that no smear child would stew. I mean, who would eat a house made of Fifth Avenue and brick and enjoy that? I mean, does that sound appealing to you? I mean, what child would eat?
Sir, I've actually never had a piece of candy.
Why don't you go try our house? I actually have a piece of it right. Not that I have been there or anything, because I definitely haven't.
Why, sir, do you have a piece of the
I do not
house?
have a piece of candy in my pocket. Sure.
Okay, fair enough. I guess my last question then would be one of really more of logistics. Really, I guess my question would be then, how? My question to you is, how?
How? You know, some of the greatest mysteries in all the earth starts with the question how. How did I become a candy inspector when no one else was there to teach me? No one I know is a candy house inspector except me, but I learned somehow. But I'm going to take this option. I'm going to plead the fifth.
Okay, before I dismiss you, witness, how long have you been a candy house inspector?
17 years. 17 years. As long as I can walk.
Are you accredited in any way? Do you have any sort of degree in this field?
No, sir. I'm not.
Just not bum off the street.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
I do have a severely convinced mind that I took classes in high school. You can ask some of my teachers. I skipped out on graduation day because it was our wish. My mom had just died, and I gave a new type of action where I talk in SHs all the time in dedication to her death.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. Would that be all?
That is all, yes.
Thank you, sir.